Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This time we're gonna ask ChatGPT to build a house for us. So I wonder how it'd be if little Timmy is on his computer right now and ask our friend ChatGPT to build a house for him. I wonder what will happen, and I wonder if it's actually usable right now in this day. Let's start the prompt. So the first thing you want to do is you just generate a picture of Minecraft build, which is fairly easy to make. When you start the game, because you of course want to do it beginning of your world, so you want the AI to make a very easy build, and hopefully it will understand exactly what you mean, and if it doesn't, you can always just correct them. So alright, so here we have well, it's a rather nice looking house. Like, there's not really that much wrong with it. That's mainly made out of wood and cobble, but it's fairly simplistic, I would say. It's not really that interesting to look at. It's very good if it's like the first house you will ever build in Minecraft. Very easy to follow. So let's make it a little more interesting. Let's make it a little bit more special looking. Now after we add a new prompt, all we can do is wait a little bit, and eventually, hopefully, we'll get a better looking house. Alright, so this is actually, it looks pretty good. If that's this fully generated with an AI, no, it's definitely a cool looking house. Like, we got all the different elements here. Got the stairs. Yeah, well, I think it's gravel. Might also be stone, I guess, for the pathway. And there's like plenty of grass and fences all around. So yeah, this does have like a pretty interesting thing. I think we can do something with this. And of course, after we built our little house here, well, there's one more thing we can do, and that is of course ask for an interior. I really wonder if the AI will actually consider the build that it previously made, and also consider the shape and the materials that it used, and maybe also the place of the windows. That's also very important. I don't think it will, but it might surprise me. Okay, I mean, that's not bad actually. Like, if you look at the windows and stuff, they're kind of there. The general shape is really there. So this is actually a lot better than I expected that it will do. So, because really do something. Like, all the wood is still the wood here that I expected. The shape is right there, and it really feels like it considered the entire build. And well, it did add like a lot of weird elements, like all the shifts to the furnace and stuff. But I get it's still an AI. But in general, we can just imagine different blocks for it. And I do have terrible news, my friend, because I did a 3-hour long video and turned out the audio is absolutely terrible. Here's a little clip of what I was doing, and you'll notice that my audio was absolutely not to listen to. Now, just for good measure, I'm also gonna take some birchwood, because, well, it's always nice to switch them up. Yeah, yikes. Now that's over with. Well, I still have something for you, because I'm not just gonna throw away everything I've done. I also done a time lapse, and after we're done the time lapse, I'll go over the build once more in my normal voice and not in the eating my microphone voice, and I'll show you a couple of things that, well, my opinion on a couple of things, I guess. So here I am back in creative. Believe it or not, but that entire timelapse was in survival. I do have proof, but you probably don't want to listen to it. So a couple of my thoughts on this entire build is that even though it looked very good on the picture, there are a couple of things that are just very, very bad, which is that a lot of the things that ChatGPT uses is like hollow block. So for example, these two pillars would look amazing if you could put them indeed in a hollow block, but that's just not possible. So therefore it takes so much more space and it makes this entire area look almost pointless because there's no way in your building. And also in the picture, well, it didn't really show a door here, so I only placed the door because I thought like, well, if I don't place the door here, then what the fuck is the point of it in the entire area? So, yeah, not really a biggest fan of that. And like a couple of other things, like it's very hard to see like how big the stairs are. I placed 2 blocks here at the stairs and then went up by that, but if you look at the picture, it kind of looks like it's 3 or 4 wide, but that's not possible. If you look at the road, I made it mean that the road is way wider than it actually is, so we decided to go with 2. So it's a lot of questionable things, as well as like the stone that they added in the build. It doesn't look terrible, but it's just so weird, and it really shows you that even though ChatGPT does kinda know what it is doing and it gives you good inspiration for a build, there's so much stuff that it doesn't consider. Another good example is the chimney we have over here, which is absolutely enormous for what it actually is. And on the picture you also notice that it's not that wide, but if I don't make it this wide, then you can't really add like the chimney top over here. Will I do this myself? Will I make it that wide? I don't think so. But I'm trying to like keep through the AI and, well, make it work, let's say. There are a couple of things that I do like. For example, the greenery on the side here is a very cute little detail. The greenery they used in the build itself is also very cute and very beautiful to add. They do also add a pathway, which is also nice to look at. So all by all, I don't think this is a bad build. I just think it's, well, it could be a lot better if you have like more human attachment to it, I guess. The little riverway is also very cute. Now what I am happy about is kind of like how the inside turned out. Like it's definitely not the best inside, but it's still not the worst neither. Like this is actually pretty decent interior design. Like okay, it's not that great because, you know, this ChatGPT does like, you know what's in Minecraft? Chest. And he decided to put only chests in the house. The entire picture, I can paste on the screen again if you want. The entire picture is basically chest. What is this table made out of? Chest. What about the bed? Chest. Everything is just chest. Like even the furnace, like a board with like a chest underneath the furnace. It's so weird. But there are like a lot of bookcases as well. And that's also like, I guess those are the 2 things that ChatGPT knows about Minecraft. That there's chests and bookcases. So make it of it as you will. I think it's a great tool to get some inspiration. I know that ChatGPT can create some amazing graphics, and those are definitely something you can use for inspiration, but don't go on and blatantly copy everything you see that it gives to you. I know that you probably won't do that, but just a heads up, I just wanted to know like what will happen if you just blatantly follow the AI's directions, and well, the result isn't the worst out there. Like it's kind of alright. I wouldn't say it is bad, but there's some due diligence, I guess, and use it as it should be used as a reference and not as a blatant copy. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next non-generated AI video. Goodbye.